Hey guys, how you going? I hope you're all doing well and welcome to day 1 of week 2. We've already completed 1 whole week of the 30-day health kickstart, so absolutely smashing it and ready to go for the second week. Today we've got a little bit more of a lower body focus. We're going to do the same style as last week. We've got circuits, but we're going to start quickly with a 2-minute warm-up, just 4 exercises, just to get the blood moving around our body. And we're just going to start with some really simple reverse alternating lunges. So you're going to take your left leg back, lunge down. You want to aim for 2 90-degree angles with your knees, chest up nice and high. Then you're going to step back and switch sides. So just going to do that, take it at your own pace. Obviously, this is just a warm-up, so take it nice and slow. Start thinking about switching your core on. Again, remember, someone's going to come punch you in the stomach, and you're going to brace really tight for that. If you feel comfortable with this, you can start to speed it up a little bit. Just remember, always keeping your chest up nice and high and pushing through that front leg. Great work. We've got about 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Nice work. All right, moving on to 3-step run, although we're not going to add jumps. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So when you get to the other end, you want to squat down slightly and try and stick that landing nice and solid. Keep your core switched on. Get a little bit lower. You can start to speed it up. Maybe add a bigger jump. The reason this isn't in our warm-up is we're actually going to be doing this in our circuits. So I wanted to get that pattern down so you guys knew what we were doing. Good work. Come on. 10 seconds. Keep that core nice and tight. Don't forget to breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Nice way. We're moving on to some inchworms. So come to the end of your mat. You're going to plant your hands down, walk out into a plank, and then walk back in and come up. And just keep repeating that. Again, take your time, there's no need to rush. This is just our warm-up to get our bodies and our minds ready for a workout. Good work. Try to minimise any side-to-side movement. Get out to a nice, solid plank, and then come back in. 5 more seconds, let's do 1 more. Nice work. And finally, just some squats. So feet are going to come hip distance apart, toes and knees are going to turn out in the same direction, chest up nice and high, core switched on, and down we go. So make sure you're sitting back into your heels, everything's switched on. You don't have to go as fast as me, remember. We're here for around 30 seconds, and it's just our warm-up. You can hear this is starting to warm me up. Probably should turn my heating down a little bit. Keep it going, we're halfway there. This is the last exercise of your warm-up. You've got a little rest, and then we're going to go into round 1. 6 exercises, 30 seconds of work, and a really short 5-second rest in between each exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Grab some water, guys. I'll meet you back here for round 1. Alright guys, welcome to round 1. You'll need to grab yourself some sort of weight, although it is optional. So it could be a dumbbell, it could be a heavy book, it could even just be a yoga block if you just want to have something there. And we're working on goblet squats. So back into that squat position, it's going to be at your chest, and you're going to come down into a nice solid squat. So having this here just forces us to have our chest up nice and high. It's hard to come forward, which is quite easy to do when you're trying to do a squat. So that's taken care of. Other than that, you just keep your core switched on, keep breathing, and keep pushing those knees out, letting them trace over your toes, the same direction. 2 and 1, nice work. You can pop that down. We're actually going to come down onto our knees. We're going into a kneeling glute bridge, so untop your toes, and from here, hands behind your head, and you're going to come up, squeeze your glutes, your butt, and then come back down. This is a really nice exercise. And you can really squeeze your glutes at the top and get that feeling of a bit of a bird can add some weight to this. You can hold a weight with your chest or even a barbell. But until then, hands come behind your head. If you find that too challenging, you can have them on your hips. Totally up to you. And rest. We're moving on to curtsy lunges. So set yourself up. One leg's going to go forward, the other one's going to come behind and across. So we're going to cut across, and we're just going to stay on one side. This front leg is the one that's doing all the work. So you're pushing back up through that heel, making sure to keep that knee stacked over that ankle. Good work. Nice. And don't forget to breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, remember that 3-step run? We're going to do that now. So, obviously, the speed and intensity is up to you. If you just want to step it, that's totally fine. Or you can add a jump. Make sure you get quite low. Nice. Get that knee right up, crunch in. Squeeze those abs. And breathe. 10 seconds to go. Nice work. Let's speed this up a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, back to our curtsy lunges. We'll do the other side now. So set yourself up, across the back, and down. Good work. Whew. I love training lower body. I don't know about you. This feels really good. Getting those big muscle groups working. Whew. Halfway there. Try not to let that knee bounce off the back on the floor. Just hover about an inch off the floor. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, a little bit of abs. Last exercise before a rest. We're going into flutter kicks. You can sit on your hands for this. So sit there, and you're going to point your legs out, and we're just going to flutter. So point those toes. The higher up your legs are, the easier, inverted brackets, this exercise will be. The closer to the floor, the harder it will be. If you can keep your shoulders off the ground, great. If not, you can lay your head on the ground. Nice work. Try and get a little bit lower. We've got 7 seconds. 4, that was a bit quick. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, guys, go have some water, catch your breath. I will see you for round 2. Alright guys, welcome back to round 2. Now grab your weight or whatever you are holding, or if not, just your body. Set yourself up in that squat position, and we're going for our goblet squats. Alright, let's go. So 30 seconds here. Now to make this harder, make sure you keep that core nice and strong, and then just start to speed this up. If you have good form, and you feel confident, that is when you start to speed this up. Otherwise, just stick to a pace that's right for you. You don't need to keep up with me. You don't need to keep up with anyone else. Remember, this month is just about being consistent, showing up for yourself, and moving. That's all it is. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. When it goes down, come down to our kneeling glute bridge. All right. Hands behind your head. Like I said, if you want to make this harder, you can grab that weight that you've been using, hold it at your chest, or if you have a barbell, something like that, on your shoulders. But make sure the key thing is you're squeezing here when you get to the top. So push forward and squeeze. Nice. As always, keeping that core switched on, nice and strong. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Coming up, we're going into those curtsy lunges. So set yourself up, come across. With a lunge, I always find it's easier to set myself up in the completed position and then come back to a neutral position. Just a little tip there. If you find that your balance is sometimes a bit off. Nice work. 10 seconds. Good work. Keep making sure that knee stays stacked above that ankle. Chest up nice and proud. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, beautiful. Come to the side of your mat. We're going into those 3-step runs. So 1, 2, 3, 3. Good. Draw that knee in, crunch, and pull. Don't forget to breathe. Start to pick up the pace once you're comfortable. Good work. You can make it slightly bigger leaps. Make it a longer movement. 10 seconds, let's start speeding this up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to curtsies, the other side. Set yourself up. Let's go. So starting here and forward. Good. If you want to make this harder, hands can come up above you, challenging a bit more balance, making sure that core is switched on. Good job. Don't forget to breathe. We've got one more exercise after this. Our flutter kicks. Nice. 10 seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hit the deck. Sitting on your hands again. Nice deep breath, core nice and tight. Push that lower back into the ground. Let's go. Nice and strong, we'll stick it out. You've got a rest coming after this. Try and get a little bit lower to the ground. Halfway there, 15 seconds to go. Big deep breaths. Try not to hold your breath through this. Nice work. 6 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Done. We only have one more round of work to go. These workouts go super quickly. I will see you back here for round 3. Alright guys, this is it, the last round. Let's finish this off right. Grab yourself your weight, set yourself up in your squat position, and we're going 30 seconds of goblet squats. Let's go. Again, speed is going to be your friend. If you want to try and make this a little bit more difficult for yourself, just make sure you're getting the correct form, sitting back in those heels, pushing those knees out, trying to let them cave in. Core switched on, chest pride. 10 seconds to go, you've got this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Coming down to the floor into our kneeling glute bridge. Are we ready? Core switched on. Let's go. Squeeze. Good. Try to keep your chin tucked in. Try not to let your head come back too far. Keep everything nice and strong on the front. Good. Drive those hips forward and squeeze in the glute. Nice work, guys. 10 seconds to go. After this, we've got our curtsy lunges. Nearly there. 3, 2, finish it off. 1 more. Good work. All right, coming up. Set yourself up. Not much time to transition, but just enough time. Let's go. Don't forget, if you want to make this harder, hands can come up above your head, put them behind your head as well. It's completely up to you. You should be starting to feel this in your quads now, these big muscles at the front of your leg. Starts to burn. 10 seconds to go, keep it going. Make sure you're going back and to the side, not coming forward. Keep that chest up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, 3-step run. Last time. Are you ready? Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, crunch. Nice. This is the last opportunity to do this exercise, so make the most of it. Try and stick that landing. Add that jump if you can. But if you want a low impact version, just step. The choice is always there for you. There's always plenty of ways to make an exercise easier or to make it harder. 1 more. Good work. Back to our curtsy lunges. Cross over, set yourself up. Are we ready? Let's go. Oh, I'm wobbling there. So if you do lose your balance, completely normal, because this is an exercise that not only requires strength, but requires a lot of coordination and balance. So just keep practicing, keep that core switched on, keep trying to remember to do that, and it will get easier over time. Nice work. 5 seconds, come on, one more at least. Come on, you can do one more. Awesome work. Hit the deck. Last exercise, flutter kicks. Set yourself up, hands underneath your butt, legs shoot out. Let's go. Don't forget, if you want an easier option, legs come up nice and high, but harder, nice and low to the ground. If you want them even harder again, hands come out to the side or behind your head. So you've got plenty of choices. We have 10 seconds. Maybe try and take the harder option. If you do have a low back issue, avoid that. You want to stay nice and high. 2 and 1. Awesome work, guys. You are done. Catch your breath, have some water. I'll meet you back here for a quick cool down stretch. Alright guys, good job. We're going to come down onto the floor and do a quick stretch. So as always, face down on the floor, hands out in front of you, and you're just going to push up to a cobra, or if you can do it, you can come up into an upward facing dog. So weights on the top of your feet, thighs come off the ground, squeeze your butt, chest comes up and through. Nice deep breath, breathe out. Good work. All the hard work is done now. Knees come out to the side, just going to sit back. Stretch your arms out in front of you. If that's too painful, because stretching can be painful, you can stack your hands and pop your head on your arms. Awesome work. Alright, bring that right leg forward. Go into a low lunge. You're going to unhook those back toes. Lean into that front leg. You can just stack your hands here if you want a little bit more. You can bring your hands overhead. Nice deep breath in. And out. Sink in. Awesome work. And switch sides. Left leg comes forward. Make sure those toes are unhooked. You're going to lean in, hands either on your knee or above your head. Big deep breath in and out. That feels good. Beautiful. Alright, nice and slowly, you're going to come up standing. Take your legs out wide. Just going to take your left hand over to your right toes. Try and keep your legs as straight as possible. And your right hand over to your left. Switch sides a couple of times. Nice work. Come back up to standing. Just going to come down, touch your toes. Doesn't matter if you have to bend your legs. Big sweep up, down. One more time. Awesome work, guys. Day 1 of week 2 is done. You did an awesome job. I will catch you guys in the next video.